Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Rad from Radko Chariot, and in this whole video we're going to look into Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, and also Scorpio Rising. A weekly general tarot reading May 10th up until May 16th, 2021. And should you be interested in a personal reading with me, or if you do want to take my tarot classes, you can check out the description down below, and there you're going to find a link to my website where you can view and purchase either or both of these services. So with that being set aside, moving to the general reading of Scorpio for the week. And the first card, we do have a Scorpio, that is going to be the Sun card. Moving next, we have the Magician, followed by the Chariot. Afterwards, what we have, that is going to be the Emperor. And the last one of our spread, that will be the Three of Cups. And I did not know if I am to live up to this moment, but I love to be Scorpio having these cards. I think last week was that I would wish to be Taurus, but this week Scorpio really takes the cake. So needless to say here, the week well, that is a phrase for when I start scrutinizing the cards. So the overview of the reading, for what it seems, is that we are going to be quite, I don't want to say spontaneous throughout the week, but it is going to be easygoing week. You know, things are pretty much going to take on their natural course, and they are going to work in, I would say, in our favor, and as well toward our needs, to a point where towards the end of the week, it will be a moment where we will feel totally in control of everything that it is going on. Socializing is going to be also a thing throughout the week, but the biggest moment of the week that we do have, it is the fulfillment that we are going to experience, in a sense of that we're going to be very, very proud of ourselves. And we are starting here the week with the Sun card, Scorpio, and the Sun pretty much stands for the enormous growth we can accomplish throughout the week, either career-wise or either relationship-wise. The Sun is a card starting the week with an absence of any warmongering energy. This week should be a week where we do not encounter anybody that stands our way, anybody that is pretty much obstructing us, or straight away messing around with our stuff. And this state, this energy will offer us as well, how can I say it, a vitality as well, playfulness around, and with that state, what depend on what direction we are going, or what is the most important thing for us. Bottom line, it is that should we want love, the Sun card, it is a card which stands for, in this field, that through the love of others, we are going to love others as well. Or in other words, when somebody makes us happy, we're going to make them happy, and this cumulative happiness is about to happen. Also promises monetary success as well, if that is what you are going for. Maybe you are going for both. But the trick with the Sun card, or the trait with the Sun card, it is that instead of forcing the situations, we need to trust the natural unfoldment of the situation. So don't try to, and I have to appeal that to myself as well, just don't try to push things very, very hard, because there is one sentence, or rather like a parable in English, that I really love, and that is, if you push it, most likely at the end is going to be a shade. So right after the Sun, we are encountering here the Magician, and that is the first testament that what we are doing is the right thing to do, and as well it is the testament of build up our personal sovereignty and in generally our independence. that is the moment where we do start attracting a lot of followers, people that simply admire us, people that simply, you know, want to be a part of our life. And with the Magician at this stage of the week, we already should have our determination and our goal, and our actions are going to be very, very effective in this narration. The best thing about the Magician that I really, really value is that people, especially romantic interests, are going to accept us for what we truly are. And it's just, there will be no lies, there will be no deceit. It's not going to be like somebody dates us because they want to change us. No, it's going to be completely the opposite. They date us because they want to explore our world. With the Magician at this stage of the week, it will be best if we negotiate our things through. So if we do want a promotion, or if we do want to get through to certain people, that is at the moment we do it. And the Magician here in this reading, after the natural progress takes place of our deeds, it is the real hard work that we are going to put in, and in generally going to be the moment where magic really happens. And I could say with this card that it's very possible at this stage of the week that we are to do something that looks very, very impossible. We will prevail with it. So heroic, mighty efforts are going to be pretty much paid off. And that can be seen with the next card, which is the Chariot card. And that card stands for the enjoying the luck of our hard work, enjoying the wish fulfillment, which is start materializing here, being very proud of oneself, being very independent as well, if you will, and having the not just only the energy, but the sheer will and determination to push forward, and regardless the odds, to triumph. Because that's what the Chariot stands for, guys. It stands for triumphing against the odds. And at this moment, anyone that doubted us, anyone that left us because they thought we are not worthy, anybody that left us, for example, because for their, how can I say, wrong assumptions, are going to see in this moment how wrong they were, and maybe they will want to get back to us. And it is the moment where we get to decide this time around, are we going to allow them to do so or not? Because like I said, the Chariot is about personal independence, and at this stage of the week, it's highly likely that we are to realize that we don't need anybody. While there is while having somebody next to you, like a society or like a person of interest, is a good thing, if it is not the right one, then it's probably not worth it. Most likely it is not worth it. The only thing about the Chariot here, in a negative sense in this particular reading, is the self-doubt, and we should not doubt ourselves for a second. That is the only thing that can stop our momentum, because that's what we are talking about here, Scorpio. We are accumulating huge momentum, and with the Chariot, that is the leap into a big development. That is like taking 20 steps in a straight of one. It will be remarkable, I promise you that. And right after this huge leap forward, the Emperor manifests itself, and the Emperor shows at this stage of the week how reliable and how structured we are going to be, how can I say, responsible as well. That is going to make a huge impression. But the impression is one thing. Here it is the moment where we do present ourselves very strong in front of the world, and gain or exert control over all of our life, exert control over our relationship, exert control over our career as well, and making the everyday's ups and downs being a piece of cake. It is just, there will be no problem for us to either cash on if it is ups, or deflect and resolve if we're talking about downs. And through it, we're going to have a call for a bigger personal, how can I say, personal, it's not independence, it's like personal time, having time for ourselves, having time to nurture ourselves, and to enjoy our hobbies, to enjoy as well, you know, the people we love, and so on and so forth. But the thing about the Emperor, it is that it's just at this moment with that energy, whatever have been in upheaval, or I'm sorry about that, my bag fall down on the ground. So the whatever was in upheaval or in a chaos, we are going to be able to manage this crisis. So that's the moments of crisis managing throughout the week and just prevailing through it. And after this very, very successful period, which should be about 5 to 6 days, at the end of the week here, we do have the Three of Cups. And now, as we are quite satisfied of the results of our labor, either into the career front, relationship front, or in generally the life front, Three of Cups stands for that at the end of the week, we're going to have a marvelous cumulative experience, like with, for example, our friends, or with the beloved one, or with our family, where a positive emotions are going to be shared in between all of us, and a vision is going to be shared as well, which means that everybody is going to agree with what you did, with what we did, and with whatever decisions we had. And with the Three of Cups at the end of the week as well, the very first fruits of the labors, not just only the results, but also the fruits are going to start cultivating, and thus we will know at this moment, Scorpio, that we are on the right track. So the reading is a bit abstract. It is because it is full of just major arcana, and major arcana are the lessons of life itself. But my conclusion here of the reading, it is that simply this week, whatever we want to accomplish, we just have to go for it, and there is nothing that we cannot complete. Okay, there is nothing that we cannot achieve. And for that, at the start of the week, when this happiness kind of like enters into our life, these expanding energies of growth start taking place. It's very important not to slow down our momentum, but just on the other hand, accelerate it. So with that being said, Scorpio, this was our weekly general tarot reading, May 10th up until May 16th, 2021. Hopefully you do enjoy it and you do like it, guys, and we are to see each other next time. Until then, bye.